Hello and welcome to this 2K Sports presentation of the WNBA. Tonight, it'll be the New York Liberty going up against the Chicago Sky. Thanks for joining us. I'm Blake Suniga here with Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz.
And known as the Windy City and for their raucous crowds, the visiting teams hate coming to Chicago.
Well, the bottom line is these teams love to go at each other, the fans. Also super hyped up. It is a matchup that gets everyone going.
And for the Liberty, well, they clearly had the upper hand in last year's season series, winning 3 of the last 4 games against Chicago.
Big contest here in the Commissioner's Cup. Both of these teams consider the lead.
And both have a solid chance of making the finals. It does not get any more serious than this.
Cloud. Stewart. Reese defending. And Stewart gets it to go.
The incredible focus Stewart has. Even when the D gets physical, she stays with the play.
Here's Chicago now. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Reese. Here's Banham. She's covered by Cloud. Ariel Atkins on the wing. 6 to shoot. Now Banham. Shoots over Cloud. Banham, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. She's not the player to give open looks to, but they got away with it that time.
Cloud outside. Pass to Misaman. And here's Stewart. Reese defending. Out to the wing. Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. The basket good off the assist from Jonquel Jones.
Well, Ionescu has the kind of range that you simply have to respect. She's such a reliable three-point shooter.
Now Vandersloot. Outside Reese. Now here's Cardoso. Guarded by Jones. Outside Atkins. Banham. They need this. And Jones pulls it down. Outside Stewart. Pass to Ionescu. Now here's Jones. Misaman with it. Sabrina Ionescu from outside. It's Cardoso with the rebound.
That's definitely a situation where you want to make sure you don't give her too good of a look.
Absolutely, and the defense better not relax because she might hit that one next time.
Now here's Vandersloot. Pass to Cardoso. Out to the wing. Banham. And once again off the mark by Chicago.
Still can't get anything going here after 3 tries.
Back in 2023, Breanna Stewart signing as a free agent with the Liberty. What a signing.
Oh, to me, I think this could go down as the biggest free agent signing in WNBA history. Stewie won an MVP in year 1 with New York, and then in year 2, she brings the Liberty their first title in franchise history. It's hard to make a bigger impact than that, guys.
Here's Vandersloot. Picked by Reese. Vandersloot outside. No good on the triple.
4 straight misses to start the game. Not looking good for them.
Pass to Cloud. From past the arc. Good. And Sabrina Ionescu gets the dime.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic, and it's a big part of why they've been able to get good looks.
Absolutely. The defense unable to react quickly enough to deal with their passing.
And they're looking for some kind of spark here.
Yeah, cold stretch offensively. They need a bucket.
And here's Ariel Atkins outside. Here's Cardoso. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Well, now we know the rim doesn't have a lid on it.
Yeah, and you could just feel them getting more tense with each miss. Glad they got that first one out of the way.
Yeah, let's see if that gets them going.
Now here's Ionescu. She's got 8. Here's Stewart. And the Liberty getting another bucket right there.
They've made one bucket after another since getting this game started. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves just yet, Tim. I wouldn't go that far, but it has been pretty ugly so far.
Here's Reese, and she drops it in from the low post.
She clearly had the speed advantage there, and she used it to burn the defense for the sweet hoop. Nice play.
And here's Cloud. Pass to Ionescu. Takes the three. Chicago with the rebound. And here's Vandersloot. Here's Atkins. Clock at 6. Screen by Cardoso. Inside. And the lead is down inside single digits.
Ran her defender straight into that screen to open up the lane to the hoop.
New York in the lead. Outside Stewart. Pass to Ionescu. Down low. Goes right through for bucket number 3. She's a perfect 3 for 3.
They've started strong. Shots are just falling.
Oh, yeah, shots are falling indeed. They're off to a very strong start offensively.
Let's see if they can keep it up.
Now here's Vandersloot. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Ariel Atkins on the wing. Puts up a 3. Nope, not that time. 0 for 2 from the field. Here's Cloud. Drops in the layup for 2.
They're really struggling defensively. Too many easy buckets. I mean, what was the coach's game plan?
Who knows? And that's a really embarrassing performance defensively, and the coaching staff can't be happy.
Now here's Vandersloot. And here's Ariel Atkins outside. They get it back. And she gets it to go as they call the foul. She's on her way to the line for one more.
Where was the box out? Some easy second chance points.
Those kinds of mistakes on the glass will kill a team.
Shooting one. One shot.
For this Chicago team, they built the roster inside out.
Well, that 2024 draft nets them Angel Reese and the 6'7" Camila Cardoso. With their version of the Twin Towers, they've got a great foundation for years to come.
Here's Vandersloot. Pass to Banham. From downtown. Tries again. And Cardoso with the land.
She is a coach's dream, guys. Absolutely tireless. Never gives in, never gives up. And that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder.
Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. That miss is her 4th of the game. She's shooting 3 for 7 from the field. Spins. Vandersloot outside. Pass to Atkins for 3. Nisaman pulls it in.
It's been a bit of a struggle for her this quarter in terms of scoring the ball.
And here's Burke. Now Stewart. Vandersloot defending. Ionescu up top. Good. And Brianna Stewart gets the assist.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Great ball movement.
Great ball movement indeed. That's an example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now here's Cardoso. She's got 9. And it's Atkins missing.
She certainly has not been at her best this quarter, to say the least.
Now Burke. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Nisaman. Ionescu. Vandersloot defending. Shot clock at 3. The three-pointer off the mark. They really want to find that igniter here.
That's right. Their offense is ground to a standstill.
Maybe you need to suit up, Tim. They need a spark. Now here is Atkins. Pass to Vandersloot. And stolen by Ionescu. To the paint. And it's Stewart missing.
Great defense right there to prevent one of the best finishers in the league from converting in close.
Now it's Reese. Cardoso up top. Atkins. Here's Banham. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Offline with the 3.
He's disappeared this quarter, and they could use the help to cut into the lead.
Pass to Ionescu. Shoots over Vandersloot. And the basket by Ionescu.
This defense looking soft early on. They've got to summon a little more energy and urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their rhythm offensively.
Now here's Vandersloot. Now Cardoso. To the middle. Reese. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Harrison no good.
Just stay closer. I mean, really, that's all the defender had to do there.
Atkins with it. Screen by Cardoso. Trying to get back on track. He got it up in time, but it just wouldn't fall for him. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. It's the Liberty. They lead by 13. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And we'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move into the second. All right, guys, the Liberty enjoying a nice lead here.
Simple. Defense, defense, defense so far, and they have really clamped up.
Say it one more time, Tim. Defense?
Defense.
Every shooter that challenges their defense has had a hand in their face.
Now over a decade in the league, Elizabeth Williams is so steady.
A 6'3 center, Williams is a pure 5. Doesn't take threes, an elite rebounder and defender. These coaches love having her on their side.
Now here's Nurse. Got a piece of it. Pass to Onyenwere. The three-pointer off the mark. On offense, here the Liberty. Here's Burke, defended by Nurse. And here's Burke. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Now here's Onyenwere. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Gets it down to single digits.
They've been getting it inside at every opportunity, and they're getting excellent results.
You know, that's a winning formula, pounding the ball down low, being aggressive. You know, they're being very assertive offensively.
Here's Phoebish. Pass to Burke. Now Phoebish. To the inside. Jones. Elizabeth Williams with the block. And so it looks like Liberty will retain possession here. Just an incredible read on defense to come up with that block.
Great timing, great defensive awareness. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it can alter your approach.
Quarter 2, and we're about 2 minutes in. A nice shot by Cloud.
I love a point who can hit from this range. Cloud just gives the D another thing to worry about when she's forced in there.
To the paint. They push it up 4-on-3. Harrison in the post. She's guarded by Williams. And Jones pulls it down. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Cloud outside. 6 on the shot clock. Isabel Harrison on the wing. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Reese. Vandersloot outside. Pass to Banham. Right at the free throw line. Back to Jones. Loud outside. New York, no good that time either. And here is Vandersloot. Now Banham launches it. Here's Reese. An easy 2 points on the layup.
She's got a great read of where that miss was going, and that enabled her to be the first player to it and get the putback.
Here's Burke. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Three-pointer Natasha Cloud. And she's good on the 3 ball.
Yeah, she's played an important role in her offense today, and really without her, they might not have the lead right now.
And it's the Sky ball. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Now a timeout called by Chicago. So both teams changing it up here. Outside Reese. Here's Banham. Kicks it out to Reese. Tries again. Rebound New York.
It was a long time coming, but the Liberty finally won it all in 2024.
You think about it. It's their first championship after losing in the finals 5 times, including the year before, 2023. And it wasn't easy. It took the full 5 games, overtime in that game 5, but Liberty fans got to see their team win on their court. Such a sweet feeling.
Here's Banham. Quiet so far offensively, searching for her first points of the game. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Kia Nurse from the arc. Stewart grabs the miss. Here's Cloud. Pass to Burke. Screen by Stewart. Down low. Well-timed pass and goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And as they continue to dominate, you wonder just how much higher this lead might get.
And it really could get out of hand because their defense has been just as excellent as their offense.
Great overall game.
Now here's Vandersloot. To the middle. Here's Reese. Chicago again missing. Smooth sailing for New York. A 17-point lead, and it's their biggest. Back to Cloud. Stewart. Pass to Phoebish. Cloud. From deep. It's hauled in by Angel Reese. Now here's Vandersloot. Here's Banham. Vandersloot. Inside. to end the run. Reese stayed with it, but they couldn't get it to fall.
Yeah, I mean, she has been way off the mark this quarter. It is getting rough.
Loud outside. From outside, off the mark. And they've been struggling here offensively.
Bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Banham. Jacks up a three. Stewart grabs the miss.
She has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game.
And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her. Tonight's game is part of the Commissioner's Cup. So, guys, what's the biggest motivation for these players in the Cup?
What about the final game grand prize money? Every player in the championship game, whether you win or you lose, gets a bonus. But the winning players are going to get a little bit more. So I would say that's great incentive for them.
And she makes the first. So it's both teams making substitutions here. So she gets them both.
One of the most exciting players in the WNBA, Angel Reese.
Chicago very happy to have her finish runner-up in Rookie of the Year voting. Reese brings some serious attitude to the organization. The Sky led the W in rebounding last year, largely because of course, Angel Reese. This offense just seems completely deflated.
While at the other end, it's one bucket after another. This run is really getting out of hand.
And making it ugly.
Now here's Harrison. Hits the jump hook.
Well, this is where Harrison is at her best, scoring inside. She's a 5 who plays like a 5.
Now Vandersloot. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Outside Atkins. Picked by Reese. Shot to stop the drought. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Smooth sailing for New York. Ionescu outside. And a miss there on the triple. And it's the Sky ball. Pass to Vandersloot. And here's Reese. Now Cardoso. Atkins. Shot clock at 6. Cloud pulls it in. Stewart. Down low. Shoots over Cardoso. Stewart misses. And here's Banham. Vandersloot outside. Pass to Atkins. Now it's Reese. Cardoso, defended by Harrison. Cardoso can't get it to go. Here's Ionescu. Three-pointer. It's Cardoso with the rebound.
In the first, she was killing him from outside, but in the second, she just can't get it going.
Pass to Vandersloot. Banham. Ariel Atkins on the wing. Screened by Cardoso. Shoots from the line. And yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Well, for an accurate shooter like Atkins, the mid-range can look effortless, but that's just because she's that good at shooting the ball.
And there's the 3-second violation.
In for New York, Jonquel Jones, Emma Misama.
Here's Banham. Off target from three-point range. A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. Liberty out in front, leading by 17. And we will be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. Welcome back to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the final two quarters. And you look at Sabrina Ionescu in this game, and she's been everywhere.
And those threes have been dropping for her. Absolute dead-eye shooting in that first half.
Yeah, I'll say. I mean, this could not have been a more productive day for her from long range.
And so it's Chicago with it, trailing by 17. Outside Atkins, the three, that's good. And so Courtney Vandersloot gets the assist.
And I think Atkins is the type of player that is equally effective on or off the ball.
And it's New York's ball. Pass to Misaman. Ionescu, picked by Misaman. And she can't answer back the three-pointer offline.
And winning that Game 5 of the finals at home in 2024, what a moment for Sabrina Ionescu.
The scoring wasn't there for Sabrina, but she helped the Liberty find a way, dropping 8 assists in the deciding Game 5, helping lead New York to their first ever WNBA title.
And the basket by Cardoso.
They're just killing them in the paint.
You can say that again. I mean, the defenders aren't being nearly aggressive enough down low.
They're just killing them in the paint.
Thank you.
Now here's Ionescu. 13 points in this game. A nice shot by Cloud.
And once Cloud turns on the Jets, watch out, because she's going to keep after it on offense.
Vandersloot right side. Reese. Outside Atkins. Clock at 6. The tray. And Jones pulls it down.
Boy, the complexion of this game would be a whole lot different if she had shot the ball anything like she's capable of.
Drills the three-pointer.
Can they make some sort of defensive adjustment? Because guess what? She is killing them from three-point range.
And even when they have closed out on her, she's still knocking them down. I mean, this is just an unbelievable performance we're seeing right now.
Now here's Cardoso.
He's got 11.
Well, it's not a bad look for her on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be her night. And look, everyone has hers.
Cloud can't get it to go. A challenging stretch for Chicago here. And they could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Yeah, too many empty possessions. I mean, it's simple. They need points.
Ariel Atkins on the wing.
Screen by Cardoso.
To the left wing. Here's Vandersloot. Great D that time from Natasha Cloud. Pass to Stewart. Ionescu. Good, and Brianna Stewart gets the assist.
3 points.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the three-pointers they're allowing.
I don't know. I mean, there might be more defense in warm-ups. They need to close down on these threes.
Now it's Reese. She's got 6. To the paint. Brianna Stewart with the steal. To the inside. A nice shot by Cloud. Timeout called the Sky.
The third WNBA title for Brianna Stewart. Won in 2024 with New York. and it was a special one.
No doubt, bringing the Liberty an original WNBA franchise, their first ever championship. It was a bounce back for Stewie, New York. Remember, they dropped the 23 series for the Aces.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Outside Atkins. That's good, and so Courtney Vandersloot gets the assist.
With an unwavering work ethic, Atkins has just about mastered the three ball.
Ionescu has it. She's got 16. Pass to Jones. Cloud. Stewart inside. Reese on her. Stewart can't hit. Chicago with the ball. And here's Banham. Now it's Reese. Here's Atkins. Pass to Reese. Over Stewart. Reese, no good. Now here is Stewart. Not a lot of room. Ionescu misses.
I think that one could have easily fallen for her.
The D may have done just enough there.
Now Reese. And here's Ariel Atkins outside. And again, it's Chicago with a three.
With the success they've been having from three-point range since halftime, I'll bet you that scoreboard looks a lot different soon.
You know, that's assuming they can continue their hot shooting. But if they do, and especially if they can get a few stops, you have to think they'll make a run.
The rebound by the Liberty. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of the hole, because she is not helping their offense. Well, they're in the lead, but she's still been frustrated offensively.
Pass to Cardoso. Atkins. She's covered by Cloud. Banham, no good.
She keeps trying to force it up when she's guarded, and she's just getting brick after brick. Here's my suggestion. Move the ball around.
Now here is Stewart. 8 points for her. Outside for Cloud. Tries to snap the cold streak. That shot off. And so it's Chicago with it. Trailing by 17. Pass to Reese. Banham. And here's Cardoso. Now here's Atkins. And it's blocked by Emma Miesemann.
Really loves to challenge defenders. It's Miesemann's reach and tenacity that allow her to consistently reject opponents' shots.
Chicago now.
Back in 2020, the Liberty won the draft lottery and took Sabrina Ionescu with the first pick. Good decision.
Oh, a great decision. I mean, she has changed this franchise. An all-WNBA selection multiple times. New York has made the playoffs every year Sabrina's been healthy, and she was a big reason the Liberty won their first title ever in 2024.
Timeout called the Liberty. So both teams making some changes here. Here's Ionescu. She's got 18. The pick by Jones. Pass to Ionescu. Outside for Stewart. Good on the three-point shot.
Stewart's offensive prowess allowing her to nail that jumper right there. I honestly think I could watch her shoot those all day.
Now it's Reese. Pick by Reese. Six to shoot. Fades. Misamon pulls it in.
Yeah, the fadeaway allowed her to get the ball over the defender, but unfortunately, just employing the fadeaway doesn't give you a touch on your shot.
And so it looks like Liberty will retain possession here. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the New York Liberty.
On Saturday, they'll be playing the Fever in Indiana. And then on Tuesday, they'll head home to take on the Golden State Valkyries.
You know, for that matchup with the Valkyries, it's a good checkpoint to see how they fare. It's the 5th contest of the year for them, a chance to evaluate where they stand.
Covered by Ionescu. Pass to Reese. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
He's not doing them any favors making those kind of errors.
Especially now with every possession being a critical one for them at this point.
Just the worst time for it to happen.
And the Liberty with possession here. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Here's Jones. And she lays it straight in.
Now you can tell Jones knows when it's time to dominate. Go inside and take charge of the paint.
On offense, here the Sky. Pass to Nurse. Outside Williams. There's a screen. 6 on the shot clock. To the wing on the left. The 19-foot shot. And Jonquel Jones pulls it down.
Well, she rushed that one. The D was out of position, but she couldn't make him pay.
It's been an incredible career and journey for Jonquel Jones.
You think about it. I mean, she was born in the Bahamas, drafted out of a mid-major school, just 6 points per game as a rookie. But Jones has worked herself into an MVP, WNBA champion, one of the great stories in league history. She worked so hard on her post moves and finishing. Williams thrives close to the hoop.
Jones, and off the front iron, and in it goes.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Now here's Atkins. 11 points in the game. Covered by Ionescu. Pass to Williams. Isabel Harrison with some nice D. Here's Febish. Defended by Nurse. Harrison sets a screen. The rebound by the Sky. And they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. They got to score.
Now Febish.
Pass to Harrison. Sabrina Ionescu from outside. Can't hit that one. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. It's the Liberty running away with this one. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for the 4th quarter. Rolling here again with the 4th quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Pass to Harrison. Burke.
And here's Febish.
Now Stewart fires the three. Score the basket. It's number 6 for her this game. 6 for 9, and that's 67% shooting. Vandersloot with it. Pass to Nurse. Williams, defended by Harrison. Williams can't get it to go.
That's a surprise. Out of character for her to miss those when the D's not right in her face.
And Stewart gets it to go.
Another high-scoring night for Stewart. Between her skills and really her mentality, it was like she was engineered to get buckets in this league.
Now here's Vandersloot. For 3, Kia Nurse. It's hauled in by Harrison. In transition, here come the Liberty. Natasha Cloud from outside. And again, it's the Liberty from deep.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. They sure add up.
Nurse outside. Pass to Williams. Vandersloot. Back to Williams. Williams sets the screen to the middle. And a foul on the shot. She'll go to the strike for 2. Brianna Stewart picks one up.
Good idea to just foul Williams. She's an average free throw shooter. Don't give her easy looks.
And you can't understate the importance of this game. Both teams with a shot at advancing.
That's what makes it so interesting. I love the addition of this tourney, and the players seem to like it as well.
And the first one drops. And good on the second, so she makes both. Here's New York now. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Here's Johannes. Off target with the 3. Chicago with the ball. There's a screen. Here's Vandersloot. And once again off the mark by Chicago. Pass to Johannes. Now Phoebish. And they force the shot clock violation. Great defense. And the Sky making a change here.
Number 10, Camila Cardoso.
For those joining us, fourth quarter here, and we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Vandersloot left side. Here's Kia Nurse from the arc. They get it back. Cardoso. And she drops in the layup off glass.
And this is the kind of dominant scorer Cardoso is capable of being. For her, it's all about finding the rhythm and staying aggressive.
Here's Phoebish. Here's Johannes.
Down low.
Phoebish with the bucket.
Well, that pick, it worked like a charm. A nice job taking it right to the tin for the layup.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Nurse outside. Pass to Williams.
And here's Cardoso.
Using the post moves to get the 2 points.
Yeah, she certainly is not the one to blame for them being in the hole today. She's been right on the money.
Now Johannes. Now Gardner. Burke. Now Gardner. For 3. Drills it from outside.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Yeah, 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed coming from beyond the arc.
Now here's Vandersloot. The three ball. Rebounded by Phoebish.
She has slipped into a real funk here.
Definitely. The basket is not looking very big to her at this point.
Harrison in the post.
Cardoso on her. To the paint. And she finishes nicely on the layup.
That's the vision you get with Vandersloot. She's always looking to set up her teammates offensively.
And here's Johannes. Pass to Burke.
And here's Phoebish.
She's guarded by Williams. The rebound by the Sky. Nurse outside. Now Vandersloot.
Cardoso.
That one, good for two.
You know, you simply cannot say enough about her individual performance so far, even if the all-around team effort has been lacking.
New York calls timeout.
Like it's the weekend. Like it's the weekend.
Here's Johannes. Pass to Gardner. Now Phoebish.
Gardner uses the glass to finish the layup.
A bigger guard, Gardner is pretty strong around the basket.
And so it's Chicago with it. Now Banham. Outside Atkins. Shot clock at 6. Beyond the arc. And the Sky get it back. Pass to Banham.
Now Reese. Now here's Cardoso. Defended by Harrison.
And the shot is good.
And that keeps her at 100% from the field this quarter.
Now here's Gardner. Now Phoebish. Reese defending. Pass to Johannes.
No good from outside.
They got lucky. They got lucky. And the defense is taking a big chance, leaving her open behind the arc. And I'm not sure I'm okay with that game plan.
Now here's Vandersloot. Angel Reese going in. No good from 11 feet.
Here's New York now.
Pass to Burke. Now Johannes takes the three.
It's Cardoso with the rebound.
Some tough offensive sets, and they really want to turn it around.
They got to lock in and need a basket just to regain some momentum.
Now here's Vandersloot. And here's Ariel Atkins outside.
Rebounded by Phoebish.
You don't want to give up that kind of look often.
They're very lucky they didn't get burned.
Johannes.
Defended by Atkins.
Pass to Gardner. Phoebish. 5 on the clock. Here's Burke. Let's go with a 3. Mila Cardoso gets the board.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
Gardner with it. Pass to Burke. Gardner. They need this. It's hauled in by Reese. And so it's Chicago with it. Now here's Vandersloot. Here's Cardoso. Comes up empty down low. And the shot goes down.
Really, guys, it's been an exceptional performance from her from the field.
Pass to Burke. Now Johannes. Isabel Harrison in the high post. And it's Angel Reese with the rebound. Vandersloot outside. Back to Atkins. Pick by Reese. To the inside. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Here's New York now. Pass to Burke. Johannes. Vandersloot defending. Now Burke. From the arc. And the 3 ball is good.
What a final quarter they're having from downtown. A bunch of threes falling for them.
And they might as well keep going back to the well. Work that perimeter while they're hot.
And work it to the final whistle.
And here is Vandersloot. And so New York takes this one by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says an awful lot about this team.
Yeah, Blake, I guess they don't need home cooking, like, you're cooking from your mom, to feel at home. Just a masterful performance all around for them.
And that's a wrap, everyone.